The long suit development technique, it looks like a magic trick because you're going to be looking at your suit and you're going to see winners. You'll have winners in your working suit, but then you'll have these longer spot cards in your suit, these extra spot cards that magically turn into tricks when your opponents run out of that suit, right? So that's going to be our goal. We're going to be creating tricks by eliminating the cards in our opponent's suit, so where we have the extra winners in either our dummy or in declarer's hand. The thought process of the long suit development technique, and we're going to practice that over and over and over. I have lots of examples of this, goes somewhat like this. What is the likely division of the opponent's remaining cards? Okay, so you see 8 cards in your hand and the dummy between the two. That means your opponents have 5 remaining cards. And you work out the odds of the dividing. Are they likely to break 3-2? Are they likely to break 4-1? Are they likely to break 5-0? Right? So we're going to be looking at the odds of the remaining cards. Then you ask yourself, well, based on the assumption that the cards are breaking odds, we're going to make some assumptions as well. Based on the assumption of the remaining cards breaking odds, what the odds tell us. How many tricks are the opponents likely to win in that suit? The answer to that question gives you the answer to how many times do I duck in that working suit? And then once you decide how many times you have to duck, and ducking means you play low from both hands, you duck a trick. It's a slang word for just giving up a trick to the opponent. You then must decide about transportation because you're going to have a long side and a short side. And sometimes our tricks get stranded. And that's where our transportation techniques of ducking tricks to keep the communication and high card from the short side come into play. And then finally, you may have more than one technique in the same working suit. So you could have promotion, you could have finessing, you could have long suit development all in one working suit. So we're going to combine them up and talk about how do you decide which working suit do you start with? Do you start with the longer one, the shorter one, the one that creates more tricks, right? So we're going to have an order of priority in attacking our working suits if we happen to have more than one, which you usually do, especially with the lower contracts.